Having spotted the telltale signs of serious dehydration, Dr. Belinda calls an emergency meeting.
The biggest killer out here, our biggest, highest risk is dehydration.
We should be getting 2 litres to 4 litres a day.
If everyone has one small bottle when you wake up, then at least you're a quarter of the way there already. Look, we are in scary territory where we just don't know what's happening to our bodies, and there could be effect on our vital organs as well. Your kidneys and also your central nervous system. So if you experience any weird symptoms at all, do tell me.
Maybe a little drop more, darling?
Today, Jamie has managed to boil and filter the one remaining jerry can, but water is already running low.
Doesn't look very much to me.
No, it's not much at all.
With not enough water to go round, Julie and Georgina take the last cup before leaving camp to go fishing.
There's only so much water in a jerry can, and it just so happens that you are the back of the queue because you're doing other things and you don't get to fill up your bottle, then there's barely any water left for you. I've got a nice bit of tangled net here, which I'm going to try and get some crabs with.
Good, good.
Did you get your water?
It's, yeah, it's in here. Have you got yours?
Yeah.
Do you want to put it in there?
It's all right, I can manage it.
OK. Come on, fellas. Just even a little one. Exhausting, isn't it?
Back in camp, Lauren and Becky are getting ready to hunt.
They're prepared, just in case.
We have no water to drink.
We're going to have to go, aren't we?
Yes, boss.
Lauren, Beth and Becky have to leave camp to hunt with nothing to drink.
Trying to look for food in around here is like trying to look for a needle in a haystack.
I definitely feel like Beyoncé in the Survivor video now. Just not as glamorous.
Bit humid in here, isn't it?
Hot, no water either. The best idea.
Without water, the heat is beating them, and the hunting party have no choice but to return to camp empty-handed.
Oh my God, that sun is hot.
Come on, fishies.
On the rocks, Julie and Georgina have now been fishing for 4 hours in 30-degree heat.
Oh, here's a box fish. Bugger off. Look at that.
Don't you go any further forward on that rule. Oh dear, my head just went then.
Just sit down.
Oh dear me. I nearly hit the deck then, Julie.
Oh,
Everything
no.
went white.
Oh, now.
Do you mind if we make our way back? I just feel a bit rough.
I think the two of us have got sunstroke.
With their water intake now down to just 1 litre a day, the women don't know it, but they are
chronically dehydrated. If they don't start upping their fluid intake immediately, their kidneys will struggle to cope, toxins build up in your body, and I reckon within days, their internal organs will shut down. And I'm not being dramatic about this. They're in a lot of trouble right now.
Oh, my God.
We've been out in the sun too long.
How are you doing, Jules?
Just exhausted, look. Every time we move, it's like to sit up, stand up or sit down. You know, we go all, ooh. You know what I mean?
I feel like we've been stupid to sit out in the sun in that heat with not enough water in the middle of the day. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating because we could see all the fish there and we desperately wanted to.
I'm coming with you next time,
Catch
Brie.
one back.
I'm too tired to even speak. I hate being like this. It's horrible not having the energy to do anything.
Since discarding a contaminated jerry can and halving their water production, it's slowly dawning on the women that they're facing chronic dehydration.
There's just not enough water for everyone at the moment. We've all got pretty much empty bottles at the moment, so I now need to wait for this to get boiled, which is going to take a long time.
Right,
What's up? Water's just tipped over.
Oh, for sake! Now we've got one jerry can and it falls predictably. I knew it was going to fall. By the time she's picked it up, all the water's fallen out. I'm not drinking enough. Nobody is.
I am feeling weak right now.
Are you?
I can't get up the sand. It's like an effort to walk. And it's so tiring. I don't know about you, Georgie, but I keep going lightheaded. Do you?
Yeah, every time I bend over.
It's terrible.
That sounds really strange, but every time I sort of bend down to do something and then get back up, I get really dizzy. I think everyone's feeling the same, aren't they? I am really, really concerned about each of us who are not drinking enough. I mean, some people are drinking less than a litre a day. I think it's just got worse and worse and worse. Each of us is feeling like we're going to faint at several points during the day.
Having spotted the telltale signs of serious dehydration, Dr. Belinda calls an emergency meeting.
The biggest killer out here, our biggest, highest risk is dehydration. We should be getting 2 litres to 4 litres a day. If everyone has one small bottle when you wake up, then at least you're a quarter of the way there already. Look, we are in scary territory where we just don't know what's happening to our bodies, and there could be effect on our vital organs as well. Your kidneys and also your central nervous system. So if you experience any weird symptoms at all, do tell me. On that note, I just need a sample of your urine. It's going to give me a general idea of any alarming kidney problems. Marvellous.
Yay, thank you.
Belinda will send the samples to my support medical team on a nearby island.
So if any of us are in extreme danger, then what happens?
You'd be evacuated off. If there's any indication of serious damage to your kidneys, then we would need to look into that immediately.
And is it possible for us, some of us, to be in this state without knowing about it?
Yeah, because a lot of the symptoms mimic problems that we actually have. Tiredness is a big thing with kidney failure. Nausea as well. We could well be in this serious situation, be unaware of it.
And it was quite alarming what she had to say, really, about the way that our bodies can start to fail.
I suppose I should have paid more attention to what was going to happen to my body. So I was surprised that I was potentially at such risk.
The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak.
Right.
To investigate their health further, Dr. Belinda also weighs the women.
115. Don't know what you were before. I think I was 120.
We're quite fragile in a sense, and the fact is that the things that are kind of deteriorating in my body are my guns and my tits. If that continues, then I will probably end up being skeletal within about 2 or 3 weeks, and just kind of give up and just be like, do you know what? Let the vultures peck at me.
I was 125.
Oh, so you've lost a lot, haven't you? You are 116.
I can't have lost £9.
You do look really, really thin.
Expected to lose a few pounds each week. Not £9. Bit of a hike, isn't it? At that rate, I'm not. You're going to be carrying me off on a stretcher. You know what I mean? So I'm so tired.
You're tired because you never bloody stop.
Well, that's...
You're like a bloody Duracell bunny, Julie. You are.
Really not.
You are.
The women may feel at rock bottom, but an instinct to stay alive really is deep within us all. You know, our subconscious wants us to survive and to thrive.